All right, what is going on, y'all? I just wanted to check in really quick here because it's been a minute since we've done some videos, and I've been throwing out some vlogs that are way old and that I've just been behind in editing. But a lot of it's just been so consumed with life and just kind of having fun and just being in moments and stuff. But yeah, so many changes. I mean, we've moved to Texas. It's no longer, the Tennessee project. It's going to be the Texas project. We've got a whole bunch of cattle we're raising now. It's just crazy. I never thought we'd have a ranch and that we'd leave Tennessee and move to Texas, but here we are. Um, just kidding. That's an early April Fool's joke. I should have saved that one for April Fool's. That would have been funny. But no, I've just been wearing the cowboy hat. My brother-in-law got this for us. I believe like when we were going stagecoach all the time and Norco rodeo and stuff, we all got cowboy hats and I used to wear it, but I never did. It got put in a box and I recently found it. So I pulled it back out because it goes with the mustache. I'm still rocking the mustache, even though Babs, she's dealing with it, even though I can tell she absolutely hates it. But it's got I kind of like it right now. It's my dad always had a full beard and had like that man look, and I can get a pretty good beard going, but I feel like it still gets patchy and stuff. Um, I hate the way I looked with a shaved face, so I was like, I'll do the mustache thing. But it definitely is, getting feedback of, I look like someone that's at the park watching kids. When I think, it's like you see Riley Green, you see Burt Reynolds, you see these cool men with mustaches, and think you could pull it off. And I don't know, I like it. But the more people, egg it on and haggle me on it and heckle me on it, the more I lean into it. So the mullet stays, the mustache stays, like. But I think that's where Babs is like reverse psychology right now. Like she's kind of going with it because she knows I'll get tired of it eventually, and then I'll end up shaving it, and she wins in the end. She always wins, but yeah, I just wanted to check in and see how y'all are doing, and just give you a quick update. I know we've been behind. I just posted vlogs that are old and way back with the original Vegas vlogs. There was such a gap in between them all, just because I didn't have time to edit. And it's not that I didn't have time to edit. There is time in there to edit, but like anything else, we love to say we don't have time to do stuff, or there's no time left in the day, or this or that. There's absolutely time left in the day. There's plenty of time to get stuff done. It's just what we're prioritizing, right? And that has not been a priority. Anything with content or the vlogs and stuff like that, it just has not been a priority, just because there's been so much going on in our lives that's kind of taken the front, and as it should. And probably the biggest thing is, after the first of the year, I was kind of like at a fork in the road of what I wanted to do, because I haven't really jumped back into a career since we moved out here, because we've been able to do Smoky Mountain Creative and do the wedding video thing and coffee and whatnot. But I've always had in the back of my head a first responder type thing. I always thought that was the route I was going to go before we moved to Tennessee, whatever it was, 6-7 years ago. I went for a CHP. I was going to go to the academy, saw some videos of car accidents with kids in them, and there was just, the timing wasn't right because we had kids around that same age, and I just couldn't do it. I just chickened out, basically, as a father, and seeing that, like, I don't know how I would be able to deal with that. But after Helene, like, there was such like a response with the first responder side. Like, I wanted to kind of get back in there and go that route, and actually was going to move forward with a local ambulance company just to get in there and start working towards a paramedic position. But it just, after having a conversation with Babs and where we're at right now, it just didn't make sense. So my other route was joining American Airlines, basically. So Piedmont Airlines is a regional provider here at Tyson McGee at Knoxville, and they're underneath American Airlines, and jumped on board with them. No pun intended. So I'm doing ramp and operations, so everything below the wing. Very excited. It's fun. I'm an aviation dork. I love planes and helicopters and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's a perfect fit for me. Have every day is at like I love going to work and I have fun. It's hard. It gets can get stressful, but I absolutely thrive in that kind of thing. So I like stress. I like kind of being put against the wire and seeing how you perform. So I'm having fun with it right now. I'm still new to it all, but having fun. But one of the benefits that comes with it is unlimited flight benefits. So we fly wherever we want for free on standby. So there is a little bit of a catch to it, which isn't a big deal at all. Standby is fantastic. But yeah, that's like the biggest thing. Taylor has already taken advantage of it the most, probably flying back and forth from school on the weekends, which is absolutely crazy because 6-hour drive, or you could just fly home. She probably would not be coming home as much as she did to make that drive, because that's a haul to go 6 hours, be here for a day, and then take another 6 hours back. But instead, she just flies, and it's relaxing, and she's here, and she gets to go to the Joe and go dancing with all of her friends and continue as things are. So very excited for her that she gets to take advantage of that. But Babs and I hope to take advantage of it now, and kind of that will lead away into more content. That hopefully will become a priority again, because we'll be able to go all kinds of cool new places and share places. And I'm very excited to do that. So the flight benefit thing is absolutely wild. Excited to take advantage of it, but it's just fun, like having a new kind of path to go down, because I definitely see where it can go career-wise. And American Airlines is a great company. They've had some issues as of late. And it seems like a lot of aviation stuff is in the news, and that's why it is getting all this attention suddenly, and everyone thinks like, oh my gosh, what's going on with planes and stuff. Like, it's all stuff that's been happening, but it's just the way the news is now. Like, it just pounces on stuff and just will hammer it to death, like beat a dead horse. That's all you will see. So it's not any more than what normally would have happened that you're seeing in the news as far as aviation goes. But yeah, so that's really the reason why there hasn't been as much content or vlogs or anything like that. I don't ever think of myself as an influencer or a content creator, even though I guess that's kind of what we do. With this stuff, we have fun with it, but my original intent, when I started the channel 10 years ago, was just to document our lives for our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, whatever. Like I've said before, how cool would it be to go back and see your great-grandparents or your grandparents do a vlog during the Depression or World War II, or buying their first house, or when the automobile first came around. Or it would be fascinating, right? I mean, that's what we consume ourselves with now. I mean, a lot of it's just junk. But if you could actually go back and see, valuable stuff like that was your family and what they did and how they survived certain things, or how they made things happen, or, like ours, it's going to be going back to 2020 and going through the C word. People are going to be like, oh, what was it like back then? I would be like, cool. Look, we can pull up all the videos, because I was daily vlogging then. It was 100+ days of vlogs. So that'll be kind of cool. So hopefully we could put this back as a priority, because we'll get more content going. But with that, it's like I've got, the video side of things with weddings and businesses and all that. And then we have, obviously, Fred's Roast Coffee. And coffee has always been a dream of mine, to have my own coffee shop and, my own roasting business. And we're there with the roasting business, and it's almost at this point where I need to make a step up and put a little bit more investment into it. But it's just not there. Like, financially, I can't, in order to be able to roast higher quantities and be able to distribute more and open up wholesale and kind of expand, is just not in the cards right now. So I don't know if Fred's Roast is going to have to take a back seat or not, but that would probably be the one that would, which really bums me out, because that's kind of like the connection to my dad and the whole coffee thing. Like, I mean, it's named after him, and that's the one thing we had together after not really having a relationship with my father. That was the one thing, that kind of did bring us together. So Don't know what's going to happen with it there, but like I said, this new adventure with flying and going to all new places is so exciting for me. So very excited, but lots of stuff going on just with the kids coming up to spring with spring breaks and then warmer temps. We're going to get severe weather, which is another thing I'm a nerd about is weather. So that's coming into a fun time. Absolutely love weather. Don't like the destruction side of it, but I do like being able to help people and kind of get them weather aware and get on board with, just being aware of what weather is going on around them. But yeah, baseball, basketball, March Madness, we're going into summertime, into lakes and just sun and longer days. And not that there's a bad time in Tennessee, but wintertime kind of starts to like get to you. You're kind of over the wind. You're kind of over the cold. You just want a little bit of warmth. You want a little more daylight. But it's just like at the end of summertime, it's like, okay, we're over the heat, over the humidity. Like, I want to put on a jacket. I want it to be cold again. I want the holidays to be around. So, but spring and summer definitely are like the better parts, I would say, just because you get more sunlight, it's warmer temps, a little bit more freedom to do stuff. So excited for that. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great 2025. I know I've got some people that I need to connect with that started 75 hard at the beginning of the year. They should be close to the finish line now, so got to check on them. Absolutely stoked when people do that. Babs has another couple outpatient surgeries coming up after that double mastectomy that she had with reconstruction. So got some family stuff going on there too. But yeah, I'm very excited for 2025 because it's been so fun and jam-packed so far. Hope it is going the same for y'all. If there's ever anything we could do or help y'all or answer for you, or you just have questions or advice, don't hesitate. Shoot an email, leave a comment, whatever you want. Like, even like with TikTok, like we started a new TikTok because the whole family is in on line dancing now. So I was like, I know how people feel about country music and line dancing, so we put it in its own spot. Even though like it's line dancing is to like Pitbull and Kesha and like all kinds of random stuff across the board, I just put it in its own place just because I didn't want to deal with the comments and stuff like that. Even though I don't really read the comments, there's just some people that get through and just sit back and you're like, you took the time out of your day to consume the content and then took your time out of your day to leave a comment that you thought was going to change what we do. I'm going to dance and line dance no matter what anyone says or makes fun of me for. We have an absolute blast, and I hope everybody else is going out with life and just have an absolute blast and having fun, not worrying about the opinions of other people that don't really care about you but still kind of care about you. Anyways, that was a tangent I didn't need to get on. But yeah, so having all kinds of fun. Hope y'all are too. 2025 is going good. Hopefully going to have some more vlogs here. And the podcast too. Like, shoot, the podcast, like, that's another thing that's just been on the back burner that I really want to get going. But again, it has not been a priority just because I've had to kind of navigate through this other part. So hopefully this will get started in a new direction. And we'll get some more vlogs coming consistently here for y'all. So if you've been here and you're still here, absolutely appreciate you. If you've ever bought a bag of coffee or supported us in any or even shared like a post, shared a coffee. I feel like sharing posts is so a thing of the past. Nobody ever shares content anymore. Like if I look at the shares, nothing. Like I could have, there was a video where we had like 1.5 million views on it and it had like 5 shares, which was odd to me. If 1.5 million people viewed a video and no one shared, why did that many people consume it? It was that interesting, but no one shared it. Anyways, another tangent. But absolutely appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Hope to get some more content out here. And again, if there's content you want to see or things specifically that you want to see, let me know. If there's something with Tennessee you've always wondered you want to see more of, let us know. Don't mind kind of taking a look at things and seeing where we can improve and make content that more people want to see and answer questions, because we all know we go to YouTube to search something we don't know about. We want to go and see what it looks like. We go to YouTube to search. So don't hesitate on that. But again, thank you all so much. Hope 2025 is good for you. We're having an absolute blast, and I hope y'all are too. So I guess that's it from Texas. East Tennessee. See ya.